Hello and welcome back to the MHN Sports Podcast for our second episode. I'm Nolan Kurger and we have all your sports updates that you need, including cross-country boys and girls soccer. First, I'll send it over to Evan for cross-country.
Thanks, Nolan. The boys cross-country team got their first win of the season, beating Toronto 23-33. Leading the way was senior Gaber Ryan and junior Connor Nalsada with a time of 20 minutes and 1 second and 20 minutes and 2 seconds, placing top two in the meet. The girls suffered a tough loss to Toronto 22-33. Leading the way was junior Natalie Champion with a time of 21 minutes and 52 seconds, placing second in the overall race. Both teams have their next meet on Monday when they race Narragansett at 3:30 at home. And now for an interview with Coach Brian.
This year, it tends to be slightly bit more of a rebuilding year. We've lost a lot of kids, so now you got to build that program back up again, which is what happens with smaller schools sometimes. Boys, I expect them to do pretty well. I think they still have a pretty good team overall. I don't expect maybe the domination they had last year, but I still think they're going to win some meets. On the girls' side, it's the same thing. We have a lot of young girls who I think can improve, and during the season, it'll be interesting to see where they start in the first meet versus the last one. I think the team is going to see a lot of improvement, so I'm really looking forward to that.
And now to Michael with JV boys soccer.
Thanks, Avdog. On Thursday, the boys JV team opened up the season with a demanding win at Fowler Middle School against a middle school level opponent. They won 10-2. Ahmad Karimi and Anwar Alvarez both had 3 goals apiece, as well as Max Cedeno with 2, and Miller Norris and Jaime Gonzalez both had 1. And now we pass it over to Six Pack Stack with the boys varsity soccer.
Thank you, Mike. The varsity boys soccer team opened up their regular season yesterday at Alumni. Unfortunately, the boys took a tough 6-2 loss against Oakmont. Joseph Birmingham was the lone bright spot for the Tigers, scoring both of their goals. They look to bounce back today at Littleton, facing a tough squad. Now, we're going to throw it over to Marissa for a JV girls soccer update.
Thank you, Stack. Yesterday, September 8th, the girls won their game 1-0 against Oakmont. Izzy Breen scored the game's only goal with an assist by Harper Diamore. Cara De Capua had a tremendous game with 6 saves as goalie. Their next game is today at 4, right in front of the high school, where they will be playing our rivals Littleton, the Blue and Yellow Tigers. Be sure to come by today to support the better Black and Orange Tigers today at 4. Now, we have Gavin with varsity girls soccer.
Thank you, Marissa. The girls' varsity team took a trip out to Oakmont on Thursday, September 8th. Their hopes were high for a season opener, but unfortunately they lost 2-0. Overall, they played pretty well, but a strong Oakmont team took home the W. Now I'm going to toss it over to my boy Nolan to end it off.
That's going to do it for our second episode of the MHN Sports Podcast. Make sure to buy your tickets ahead of time for the football game tonight. They will travel to Chelmsford and make sure to wear white. Go Tigers!